If you've been charged with a crime at the 35th District Court, you can have one of three judges. The judges at the 35th District Court are Judge Gerou, Judge Plakas, and Judge Lowe. There are also a number of different prosecutors at this court. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, then we have Canton Township, Northville City, Northville Township, City of Plymouth, and Plymouth Township. All these different cities and townships have different prosecutors. Now, the most common offenses I see out of the 35th District Court are drunk driving cases, possession of marijuana cases, minor possession cases, retail fraud cases, and a number of other misdemeanors. Now, the one thing that all of these charges have in common is that when you're charged with a crime at the 35th District Court, the prosecutor, the judge, and the police department are all judging you on this one moment in time. What they're essentially doing is taking your worst moment in time and judging you on that, looking at the police report, the statements, the videos, the audio, and simply thinking the worst. You don't get the benefit of the doubt at this point. They're ready to label you a criminal, to punish you, and to make sure you learn your lesson so this does not happen again. When clients contact me with charges from the 35th District Court, they are afraid of having a criminal conviction, afraid of losing a driver's license, and the perception of being a criminal the rest of their life. So what we do from day one is start a proactive program. Going to court and simply hoping for the best, having your attorney say, well, my client works here, they have this amount of kids, that's simply not enough to get a great result. My clients from day one are proactive. Depending upon what you're charged with, we'll take a course of action that may constitute counseling, substance abuse screening and assessment. It could mean attending support group meetings, alcohol testing, drug testing, proactive community service, impact weekends. There's a number of different things that we can do immediately to change the perception of your case. So what we're doing is we're taking two different steps. The first step is the path of the information gathering stage. Learning everything about your case. As a former prosecutor in Michigan and New York City, what I'm doing is I'm looking at your case from the perspective of the prosecutor's office. How can I prosecute this person? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? How am I going to go forward? Then we look at your case from our side. What are our defenses? What are our options in terms of filing motions and having your case dismissed? When we have all those options, we can fully explore, is that the right path to take? The second path is the path of negotiation. How can we resolve your case in a positive way without the risk of, say, a trial? If you go to trial and you're found guilty, well, then you're guilty. There's no negotiating, there's no reductions, there's no dismissal of charges. If we can accomplish your goals through negotiating, that may be the best path for your case. All cases are different, all clients are different. It's very possible to resolve your case in a very favorable way while reaching your goals. But the key part is you working hard for those goals. I'm very selective in the clients that I take on for 35th District Court cases. I'm looking for motivated clients who are willing and ready to change the perception of their case. In criminal cases, perception is reality. We need to work towards changing that perception and then getting the result that we want. So if you're someone charged with a crime in the 35th District Court territory in Canton, Northville, Plymouth, or the other territories, I encourage you to contact me. Let's talk about your case. Let's talk about you. I want to hear about your responsibilities. I want to hear what your greatest fears are. What are you actually worried about here? What we may be able to do is simply say, you know what? That's most likely not going to happen. That's not statistically going to happen because of my prior experience. We can get that off the table. Then we'll look at other fears and other consequences and say, you know what, that could be a possibility, but here's a plan to counteract that. My clients, when they go to court, are confident, knowing that they've worked hard in order to change the perception of their case. It's our goal when we go to court to already have the case resolved in the way that we want it to be. We can come up with our own result and simply ask the judge and the prosecutor to adopt it. Better to go to court and have them agree than us to go to court and to be told what the result's going to be or what our options are going to be. So if you're ready to take control of your case at 35th District Court, I'm ready to help you. I look forward to giving you that future that you've been looking forward to, helping you in the present, and overall making you a satisfied client.